Who else would it be but me? Coming to you live from my channel. All right, I'm going to show what I'm going to do here. I did display a different design that I was considering, but now the measurements are actually more suitable for what I'm going to do. And I'm going to flip the camera and show everybody what I'm going to do. Okay. Flip it. Flip it. I am going to place the hood, because it's 30 inches, and that's my marking, 30 inches. And I got a stud here, and I got a stud here, and no study here, or maybe. I'll put the hood on after I clean the wall. The wall has to be clean, has to be prepped. That's how you have to do stuff. Then I will take that cabinet that I was going to put over here. I'm going to take that cabinet, the smaller one that's not as tall as the other one, and put it horizontally. Well, actually, no, that other cabinet, no, that's what I'm not doing. I'm going to put the bigger cabinet there because it measures. It'll measure up to 20. I did the measurements. It all works. And then I'm going to place the other cabinet over there. I'm going to show everybody what. Here's the cabinet. This cabinet right here. Hold on. This cabinet here will go above the hood, because this cabinet here was cut out when I had the 30-inch stove with the vent hood, because we had that there when we had the microwave there, the over-the-hood microwave, which I hate those. I think they're just so cumbersome. I like light stuff. Don't give me all that bulk. Yeah, and well, that's what I'll do. And it works because that's the hood right there. So that's 6 inches for the height. And then it equals out to be, this is here to here to the bottom, because there's a little stand there. So this measures 19. So it's perfect, 25 inches. That's where I wanted it. And then this one will be, I'll put this against the other wall, but no, that's not going to fit because there's not that much wall space there. And yeah, all cabinets. Look, see, hardwood, not particle board. And then I have wood pieces, and I have wood fill. And I'll fix this because I don't need this. Like I said, this is for when we had the vent, the microwave that goes over the range, the hood, and the stove. And yeah, that's it. Work with what's here, because I am, like I said, I am not giving my money to any of these corporations. I will buy secondhand stuff because I prefer that better, because the furniture that is donated is, a lot of it is good quality. And well, that's what I'm doing. And I would strongly recommend people start doing that. Stop living above your means, showing your big ass, because you think you got a big ass. This is real. And also, when you're not using like stuff that you just wear, like, what kills me is like you see people, I don't know, there's so many groups of people that do it. Like everything is a show, but then they're into debt up to, like, their scalp line. Never mind their eyebrows, up to their scalp line if they have hair. That happened here when we first moved up, because I didn't have stuff here. The house needed stuff, and well, I had the credit, and then I went and bought like a lot of stuff, because like I said, I thought that my husband and I were going to do it together, and we were going to have like a joint, because I was so in love, and I didn't think to Anyway, well, it turns out that it was a totally different scenario. When I first met him, I was like, oh, look, he's got a good job. He's solid in his work history. He's in a good union, a strong union with foundation that's been around for a long time because I know the trades. And, well, I was like, all right, then we could do this here together. Well, we resided here together. Getting stuff done together was always a conflict because what happened was he wasn't careful with his spending, and prior to meeting me, everything went up in flames, and that's unfortunate for him. But he took out that resentment like here, like, well, it ain't my house. He started saying that. I was like, well, then you need to go. I don't need you. What do I need you for? I survived 44 years before I met you. You think I need you? Either, get it correct or get going. Period. And that's how you gotta be. Anyway, I mean, we did stuff at a slow level. I mean, it was always it was pulling teeth a lot. Like men could live in the back of their pickup truck, with an enclosed cage. Give them a bottle so they could use it if they have to go take a wee break, give them a porta potty. They could, squat, It's, but not all men, but he was in that category. Like when we first came up here, I still had my place in Manhattan, and I wanted my son to take the apartment, but my son was out and about, like living his life. And he had a house that all went up in flames. Anyway, there was a mattress in that house, so he brings it over here, sleeping on it. Things like not that comfortable. I was like, all right, until I'll get a bed up here. We'll get a bed. That lasted for about a month. I was like, what are we doing? We buying bread? Yeah. It never happened. Because what I had in Manhattan, I wasn't bringing an old bed up to here. Because it was actually, I had just, after a situation I had flipped out that mattress, got rid of that. But anyway, long story short, that's when the writing on the wall started. I was like, okay, so I bought the mattress. I was like, well, you want to buy the box spring? Yeah. I bought the box spring. And well, there you go. There you have it, ladies. So the point is, I went a long way with this, but I have to talk about these things because I want to empower women and people and any men. It happens to men, but you boys take care of your own. I don't really care about you. I care about all humans, everyone. After you experience trauma in your life, and there was September 11th. That was a total mind fork all the way around. Then right after that, my mom died. So while the September 11th aftermath was fresh, my mom went into the hospice I remember I told her what happened to Peter, and she, over the phone, I wasn't there, and I wasn't there. I went and told her, because I went up to the Bronx after all that, and she was in tears, crying. No, not my Peter. She loved Peter. Everybody loved Peter. Peter was a good man. Yeah, so anyhow, I was watching her deteriorate, and then she went into hospice, and then she was getting like the morphine, screaming. They were giving it to an injection. I was like, excuse me, I want a pick right now in my mother. She's not here to get injections. You see how weak she is? There's nothing left. And then with the supervisor, then they put the pick line in her. Like, come on. She was down to she was petite to begin with, so she was down to about, I'm going to say about 70 pounds. Yeah, it was sad. When you see your loved one deteriorate and fade like that, that's overwhelming. Your mother, no. I don't care who you are. Your mother could have been a savage beast. I mean, you see your mother suffer you know, you have to take people where you have to meet people where they are. You don't learn that until later on in life. But anyhow, so yeah, that's what was going on, and yeah, so that's that. Anyway, so I went a long way for that story about the mattress, but that's what happens because there's a lot of story. You know, life happens, and you can't stop life from happening. So it's going to continue to happen, and you have to always try to manage. You try to manage. Try to manage. Okay, after September 11th, uh, at the aftermath, before they started the cleanup, when we were assigned to go back to work, which was the following week, which was absolutely ridiculous. Um, you know, New York City, Lower Manhattan. I used to work on Gold Street, right by the Brooklyn Bridge, and bustling area. Always things happening, a lot going on. It turned into a mortuary area. There were what do you call it? Military. They were armed. Yeah, they had their rifle. Yeah, it was something from it was so eerie and out of this world to see that happening. That was something else. That was definitely something else. And then I lived on 28th and 2nd. My balcony and my windows faced towards the East River. And on my balcony you could see directly, and then they set up another staging area to bring the the remains of those from the attack at the World Trade Center. That was a staging area for body parts. Yeah, this is all true, YouTube. I hope you don't block me. So yeah, well, you can like and subscribe. Like and subscribe if you're watching. Anyhow, hi, how are you, Savannah? Yeah, that's a funny name. Thank you. Okay. I don't read the comments when I'm speaking. I'm telling stories. I'm not here to socialize. You want to make a comment? Make a comment. Feel free. I'm just not going to engage with people because people say some stuff. And now you just took me from, you just made me lose 45 seconds of my life. So knock it off. Anyway, that was a long story for the cabinets, but there you go. What I'm trying to say, people, you're going to have a lot of stuff in life that's going to really just be debilitating emotionally, mentally, spiritually, and also physically, because we're only human, and we live in a society that's so fast paced, and we have our food chain is nothing to be proud of. It's nothing to be proud of because there's so many additives and preservatives in food that need to be banned and should have been banned a long time ago. So I'm going to say this. I write stuff, and I speak on policy a lot. Then of course they don't acknowledge me, but it's already U.S. copy. It's already copyright because once you put something out online, it's your copyright. Because I wrote about mortgage relief after I have that. Hi, yes, remember that was me. I did that, and then they actually use that, and they basically. All right, let me stop speaking on that. But anyway, yeah, they need to start making acknowledgments. But let's see if that happens, right? Yeah. Anyhow, um, I would just tell everybody stay safe. You know, I would try to stock up if you can. No, not bashing the next admin that's coming on. I'm not bashing. I'm not bashing. I'm not a fan, but he's been elected, so this is what it is. This is what it is, and I just really hope and pray that he alters any attempt or retracts any attempt to have these tariffs going, and just stop with the back fight. It's just so crazy. To me, politics is like being in the auditorium. You know, you're in the auditorium, and then the principal is the president, and the principal is the speaker, and then you have the assistant principal that'll come on and then say his or her spiel, and then so on down the chain of command. Oh yeah, the food. our food is bad. Our food is really bad. And because our food has been so bad for the number of years, which has contributed to numerous health conditions, healthcare needs to be free because you corporations have made billions and billions and trillions of dollars by generating, mass production, mass products of food. And then a lot of people, many people are ingesting this crap. And then there's all types of cancers, ailments. So there's that. Another thing now with federal trade, polyester in garments needs to be banned unless it's specifically for athletic wear. Polyester on the body is very toxic because when you're perspiring, you're actually perspiring into the gas of the polyester. It's bad. This is stuff that I'm talking about that's actual factual. It's not something that I'm not a cyborg, so nobody comes and gives me messages. Anyway, a lot of stuff needs to be changed. But I'll have further updates on my policy and anyway, my projects. Recycle, people, reuse, repurpose. Stop spending your money like you're a big Willie. You got debt, pay it off. Or be like corporations, do what the corporations do. I'm not going to say that because they'll ban me, but anyway, till next time. If you like what I have to say, follow and share. And if you don't, well, that's okay. We're all God's children and we all have our own minds and intentions. Till next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.